What's up, my people? How y'all feeling out there, guys and girls? My name is Johnny, and this is Live with Johnny. We're gonna keep this one short, sweet, and simple. My name is Johnny, and this is Live. Oh, okay, just had to make sure everything sounded good. Get it popping, get all the kinks out up front, and then that way we can proceed. So, how's everybody doing tonight? It is another manic Monday, about to be Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Black folks love some Taco Tuesday, don't they? I swear, every single Tuesday, I be thinking about taco or a Mexican dish anymore. It's not just tacos; it's tacos in a Mexican dish or something. So like rice or anything like that. Kind of mix it up. But tacos are good. Lately, I've been doing tacos, meatless tacos. That's tacos with no meat, and it is very, very good. Almost like it tastes just like tacos. Tastes just like tacos, and the meat is so good. Or well, plant-based meat. Anyway, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. If you are on Facebook, make sure that you are following me. If you're on YouTube, make sure that you are subscribing and following me. And if you're on Instagram, make sure you're following me as well. And I need to get my followers up so y'all can help me out with that. I would definitely appreciate that. All right, cool. So we're gonna jump right into the topic. Like I said, we're not gonna keep it long. And the topic today is, excuse me, some women are only with you because they are broke. Now, some people may look at that topic and be like, man, he calling all females broke. I'm not saying that. And as I read some of these points, you're going to understand kind of what I'm talking about because it makes sense. I'm going to go by numbers statistically and not feelings because I know a lot of people are going to have feelings about this. They're going to be like, well, you calling females broke? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But it's very true that some females are only with guys because it's a financial thing. It's to elevate themselves. And some guys, you need to understand that and know that. They say like females like guys with money, and this is kind of one of those. This is one of those things. Sometimes she is still in love with you because she is broke. The truth is that most women you're dating or married to today are sticking around because they need a financial leg up. They are broke. They're jobless. And for now, you're the answer. And for now, you're the answer to their problems. But pay close attention. Once they start making money or find a new hustle, then you'll start seeing them question the relationship suddenly. Like, oh, I don't know if this is going to be for me. They'll think they've outgrown you, and they'll start talking about finding themselves. I know we all heard that. Man, I need to maybe find myself and take some time off. This isn't an exaggeration. This is not an exaggeration. It is a calculated move that too many men fall victim to, and that's why we're talking about this today. Here's a hard fact. Amongst the wealthiest women in the world, most did not build their empires from scratch. They were handed massive settlements and high-profile divorces. They used their marriage as launch pads or were given stakes in companies started by their fathers or husbands. While Oprah stands as a rare self-made success story, she is the exception, not the rule. Research from Forbes' billionaire list reveals that over 2/3 of the world's wealthiest women acquired their fortunes through inheritance or marriage. I'm going to read that again. Research from the Forbes billionaire list reveals that over 2/3 of the world's wealthiest women acquire their wealth through inheritance or marriage. names like Mackenzie Scott and Melinda French Gates come to mind. Not because they're self-made billionaires, because they gained immense wealth through divorce settlements. Now, peep this out. Somebody gave you an emoji. So I'm getting to it. Like, stick with me. Think about the numbers, because like I said, we're going by numbers, so you got to think about the numbers. In America alone, women initiate nearly 70% of divorces. I'm going to say that again. In America alone, women initiate 70% of divorces. That's a lot when you think of somebody wanting to get out of a marriage. And for college women, educated women, that rate jumps to 90%. So educated college woman is 90% likely to start a divorce. Women are driving these breakups, and they're often using the legal system to walk away with half of their man's assets, sometimes more. Men are being stripped of wealth they spent decades building, while ex-wives profit without lifting a finger to build these fortunes. The financial impact of divorce on men is devastating. According to the American Sociological Association, men experience a significant income drop after divorce, while many ex-wives see little to no decline in their lifestyle, especially if they're secured alimony or child support. Statistics from the Journal of Marriage and Family. So that's it right there, y'all. I mean, if you go by numbers, that proves it right there. And women's economic prospects can actually improve with the right settlements. 21% decrease in a standard of living is what guys face. 21% decrease in the standard of living post divorce. So after a divorce, men take a hit, especially if they got to pay child support. The predatory mindset is real. You might think she's committed, but if she's financially dependent on you, don't be naive. The minute she finds a better financial situation, she'll be thinking about the exit strategy. Now, how many of y'all heard like a female leaving a guy because somebody or the other guy makes more money? So this can't be too far off. I just heard that somebody say that the other day, like, man, you will lose your woman to somebody who making more money. So this breaks it down. He said, true. This breaks it down, and it gives it to you harsh, but it's true. It's the truest shit. It's a predatory mindset. It's real. You might think she's committed, but if she's financially dependent on you, don't be naive. The minute she finds a better financial situation, she out. She gone. It's a harsh reality. It's not a fairy tale. And this is from celebrities to everyday men. There's a pattern here. Women like Amber Heard, who pocketed millions from Johnny Depp, are prime examples. Some women can switch from in love to lawyered up. And there's money to be gained. Yeah, I pay child support. I pay $800, and I don't. You know what? I'm not even complaining, but I do. I pay $900 a month on child support. That is a house. That's a nice car. That's a vacation every once in a while. Like all of that, I have to give up in order to, not be in the system. The system itself encourages this behavior. Divorce courts are not friendly to men. Far from it. How many of y'all heard that? Divorce courts is not friendly to men. James said it's so sad. The scales are flipped in her favor, allowing her to claim alimony, child support, and a sizable chunk of any access you built. This isn't empowerment. It's legalized extraction. And you better recognize it for what it is. Now, I'm not saying that all women are out there to drain you, and that's what I said. But a lot are driven by financial motive. You need to be smart enough to recognize these signs. If she's leaning on you to make ends meet, don't assume it's loyalty. Make sure you're on your guard and that your finances are protected. Make sure that you're on your guard and your finances are protected. Real power comes from keeping your access secure, knowing where you stand. I'm gonna say that again. Real power comes from keeping your assets secure and knowing where you stand. This is about survival, protecting yourself. Understand that true loyalty comes from character, not convenience. The world is filled with women who see men as a stepping story. So, and basically what they're saying is like, some females, and even they get, they'll get into marriage. They'll get in a relationship, whatever it takes to get to that next level. And the whole time you thinking like, I got somebody, they for me, I have a story. Like, I help, and I'm not gonna go out into it, but, helping people get through school and stuff like that, and then once they get they where they're supposed to be at, then they start going back questioning the relationship they have with you. Are you good enough? Are you, what they need in their life to excel, especially women with a lot of goals in mind. A few years down the road, she might feel like you don't fit in her goals anymore. Like you're an outsider. You can be married, you can have kids, but she may eventually one day feel like, you're not for me. My cousin told me of a story, and it was crazy. A lady was married to a guy for I think like 12 years, something crazy like that, 12 years. And she said they never got into a fight, never got into an argument, 12 years. And one day she's sitting on the couch and she said God came to her and told her that's not your husband. So this man, whatever he put in for his 12 years, that 12 years, money, financial, any of that shit he put in for those 12 years, because she decided, you know what, this ain't for me. Now he gonna have to pay. He gonna have to pay. Miss Dixon. I mean, it's true. Like, like I said, there's some women out there that are not like that, but you find a lot. Like none of this. I'm not looking at any of this. What I just pointed out, it's like, man, that's far off. Because some women are like that. It's like I said, it's survival for men, but for women too. Women are out here to survive, and they're gonna do whatever they got to do to survive. Would I rather be a prostitute and sleep with 12 men a night, or fucking and just sleep with one man and get his money? Some women are making choices like that. I let him have a few kids. That's what he wants. I'm gonna give him a few kids. Get that out the way. And you know what I'm saying? Then when I'm tired, I'm ready to leave, because if you have kids with a man, get in a marriage and you have a couple of kids with a man. If he start acting funny, but he done bought the house, he already had the house. He had the house before you were there. He had the house, he had the cars, and then he married you. You had a couple of kids, and then he started tripping, or you feel like he started tripping, or you don't want to be in a relationship no more. You want to leave. She's taking half of that. He might have to move out the house. He may have to leave that house to her and the kids. So I'm just saying, you gotta be careful. A lot of us ain't got no money to even be worried about this stuff. So if you ain't got no money, this don't apply to you. Like me, I'm broke. I got no money. So don't even the female just be practicing. We have kids and she'd be like, "Look, I'm from the league." I'll be like, "Well, I shake her hand and be like, I had a good time. High five. All right. Where the money at? I'm broke. Gotcha. Take the kids too. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Divorce courts are not for men. They're not stacked in men's favor. You have to understand that. So if you're contemplating on getting married, just make sure that she is the right one, because if not, divorce is not where it's at, especially if you got kids. It's not where it's at. Or if you got assets, you got a house, a car, a crib, any of that stuff that's attached to money, she can have her hands on all of that. So just keep that in mind. So with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. My name is Johnny Johnny. Y'all leave your comments. Tell me what y'all think about this. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So make sure y'all leave your comments so we can help build the show. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.